This is our CMPS team from Pikeville High School. Sean Hillwig, Ryan Crum, Emily Crum, Haley Williamson, I'm Will. This is Jackson Holland and Hunter Ford and Kyle Martin. And we're part of Mrs. Tackett's ACES 2 class.
Kathy Raymeyer is a growth gardener who helped mentor us and the elementary school, and she also brought us plants and seeds from the garden to plant.
So we introduced kale from our from our school garden, and with it we introduced a honey French dressing that our cooking team had made for us. And we served it to our high school at lunch, but it was so popular that it didn't even make it to the first or to the third lunch period.
Okay, so we knew that the next step was trying to figure out a way to get our project out to other schools and districts across the state. So we created a website that's titled Growing Appalachia, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more later. But
to help the students learn about what they were growing in the garden, we created QR codes that would link them to our website, which had 5 fun fact pages, as you can see on the right. So that way they could learn a little bit about what they were learning while they were exploring the garden using school iPads.
We went to the elementary school and we actually showed the students how to scan the QR codes, and it took them to the 5 fun facts pages, which they could read and learn about each vegetable by themselves.
During the beginning of April, we assisted at the annual heirloom seed swap at Pike Central High School. While we were there, we set up a booth and presented about our project, and we were really happy to see that the community was really interested. Many people, I think the number I heard was somewhere over 100 people had shown up to the seed swap, and many had stopped at our booth, so we were happy to learn the community were interested in our project.
So something we did to get our project out there and to assist other school districts in maybe starting their own garden was we held a teacher training for Perry County, I think it was Perry County schools, and it ended up that 14 other schools are starting a garden based on our website and the resources that we've created. And that's in addition to, I think, the 20+ students that went home and started gardens in their own backyards.
so now I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's actually on the website. So the website is targeted towards educators and teachers. So the best part about the website is the teacher resource section. And under there we have lesson plans that align with Common Core standards, and then help documents that are actually going to be put out through the Kentucky Department of Education that just give teachers a little bit of an idea of how to implement school gardening into their districts. And then also, we do have things on the website that are for students. So we have the 5 fun fact pages that give students a little bit of an idea about what the vegetables are that they're eating, because a lot of times the things that we're growing in our garden, they really aren't aware of what those are until they read about them on the 5 fun fact pages. And then since we are so proud of our garden that we have at the Pikeville Elementary School, we have what's inside our garden, and it shows all the different things that we have going on, like composting, the pollinator garden, and the worm farm. And then also a photo gallery and a live stream that shows pictures and a live stream of the garden that we have at the elementary school.
We also created a PSA, and that's also posted on our website. And basically, it just tells teachers all around the importance of environmental education.
Health education through gardening is an integral part of teaching students to live a healthy lifestyle.
I've started eating a lot more vegetables after this because some of the plants we have grown here I've never even heard of till we had grown them here. And then when I ate them in the stir fry Miss Kathy Raymeyer made us, I had to start eating some more.
There are so many fun ways to implement gardening education into classroom curriculum. Start with gardening to get students working in the soil with their own hands. Simply planting one seed, you have paved the way for a surplus of garden-related technical and physical activities.
Since I have started gardening with my students at Pikeville Elementary School, I have seen such an enthusiasm from the students in wanting to learn. They are so inquisitive, they ask questions, and I feel like it's because this project-based learning activity allows them to be hands-on participants, not just reading from a textbook and learning what things would be like, but they're actually getting to experience it in the real world.
Don't wait. Start the adventure of gardening education by visiting PHS Growing Appalachia, accessed easily through Pikeville High School's website.
Does anyone have any questions for us?